Mine are only 2 pounds. So we're standing nice and tall. The first thing we're going to do, and I'll stand sideways so you can see what I look like. We're going to do some nice squats. So standing tall, your heels are lined up with your sit bone. So you're in a parallel position here. Let's do a couple roll downs first, weights in the hands. Inhale to prepare, standing nice and tall. And then exhale, chin comes to chest, and we're going to roll ourselves down nice and slow, warming up the back, just getting ourselves moving. Inhale at the bottom, and exhale, roll yourself back up. And stand up nice and tall. Inhale here. Exhale, roll down. Belly button stays glued to that spine. Articulate those vertebrae. You can bend or straighten your knees at the bottom. Just make sure you don't lock them. Exhale, bring yourself back up. And stand up nice and tall. We'll do 2 more of these. I'm going to stand sideways so you can see. Inhale here. Exhale, roll down. Articulating your spine, opening up the back of that spine. Take an inhale at the bottom and exhale. Roll yourself back up. Stay right where you're at. We're going to come into some squats. We're going to inhale here and come down for your squat and exhale back up. Inhale down. Exhale back up. You're going to keep that back nice and tall. Just remember, weights are always optional. Exhale, lift. Inhale down, reaching forward as you squat. Weight should be on those heels. Exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale. Exhale. We'll go 2 more. Inhale down. Exhale. And 1 more time. Inhale down, reaching forward. We're going to hold this and pulse for 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 3. Hold here. And exhale. Bring yourself back up. You're going to stand in a T position, arms out to the side. We're just going to do a little standing spine twist. So a little exhale. Inhale, center. Exhale, inhale, center. Exhale, inhale, center. Exhale, inhale, center. Make sure there's no movement in the arms. It's coming from the rib cage. Rotate, keep those shoulders relaxed. And 1 more time, exhale. Inhale, center. And bring those arms back down by the sides. And we're going to start over again. We'll do that little circuit format. Inhale here. Exhale. Roll yourself. Take a breath at the bottom. Exhale up. Standing tall. Inhale at the top. Exhale. Roll down. Make sure you're articulating your spine. Inhale and exhale. 1 vertebrae at a time. And 1 more of these. Inhale to prepare and exhale. Roll down. Imagine the back of that spinal cord opening up. Take a breath at the bottom. Exhale. Going right into the squat. So depending on how heavy your weights are, when you reach forward, that's quite a bit of work on the back. So if that's not comfortable for you, you can keep your arms down by your side. Inhale down, exhale up. Mine are only 2s, so I'm reaching forward. Exhale up. Inhale down, keeping that nice tall back. Exhale up. Inhale down, reaching. Keep the collarbone wide. Try not to round those shoulders. Inhale down. Exhale up. We'll go 3 more. Inhale down, reach. Exhale up. 2 more. Inhale down, reach. Exhale up. Last one. I'm going to hold this last one. Hold it here. Pulse for 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And bring yourself up. Take those feet a little bit wider apart. They are parallel. Arms out to that T. Exhale. Inhale, center. Exhale. Make sure the movement's coming from the rib cage. Try to keep the hips forward. Square forward. Back to center. Back to center. And center. And center. Reaching those arms long, but relaxing the shoulders for your obliques. Back to center. And last one. Back to center. And bring that down. We're going to turn those feet out now. We're going to go a second position squat. So you're going to reach up with the weights and bring it down. Tip forward from the hip. You can tap the floor if that's available to you. And exhale, bring it up. Inhale down, tipping from the hip. Exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Nice tall back. Exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale up. We have 4 more. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. And bring it up. Bring those arms out to the side. You're going to bring your legs parallel, but in a wide segment. We're going to do a standing saw. So it's going to inhale, exhale, reach for that opposite pinky toe. Inhale, bring it back up, and exhale, center. Inhale, exhale, reach. Inhale, bring it back up to the T and center. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. One more time each way. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Last one. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and bring it here. Bring those arms down. Bring the feet a little bit closer together. They're still parallel. We're going to do a little breaststroke. So you're going to start with a little plie. Inhale down. Exhale, lift up. Bring your heart to the sky and bring it back down. And plie. Tip forward from the hip a little bit and reach up. Open up your heart and bring it down. And squat. And reach and open. Try to open up that upper back. Make sure this is not going into the lower back, but open up through the thoracic spine. We'll go 3 more. And 3. And 2. Open and lift up through the heart. We have 2 more. And last one. And reach. And bring that down. Take those legs back out to second position. We'll go right back to the squats. Inhale down, tip it from the hip. Exhale up. Inhale down, open up those hips. Exhale up. Inhale down. And exhale up. We have 4 more. 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. And bring it down. Right, bring your legs parallel. And we'll go right into that saw. Inhale, twist. Exhale, reach. Inhale up. Exhale, center. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. One more each way. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale and bring it back to center. Bring those feet a little bit closer together. We'll come down for that breaststroke. So inhale down. Reach up and open. Open up the upper back. Inhale. And reach and lift. And open, lift through the sternum. Bring it down. Reach up and open. Bring it down. Reach up and open. Go 3 more of these. Bring it down. Reach up and open. And one more time. Bring it down. Reach up and open. And bring that down. Great job. I'm going to turn to the side. I'm going to go right into some mat work. So you're going to sit down on your mat. Start with your arms reaching forward. You can keep those weights in your hand if you wish. Inhale here. We're going to exhale. Roll down 1 vertebrae at a time. Nice and slow. At the bottom, you're going to bring your arms up over the shoulders, then tap into the mat, and bring them back up right above the shoulders, reaching for the ceiling. Take one leg up, take the other leg up. We're at 100 prep. We're going to take the arms up, tap them to the mat. Inhale here. Now you can do this with this bent legs, or you can straighten out the legs. Inhale, exhale, lift. Inhale down, try not to flare those ribs. Exhale, lift. Inhale down. Exhale, lift. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. We got 3 more of these. Inhale here. Exhale, lift. Inhale down. Exhale, lift. Inhale down. And exhale, lift. Bring that back down. Legs are in tabletop. Tap the weights above. Bring your feet down to the mat in line with your sits bones. Lower the hands back down by your side. You can put your palms facing the mat, or you can turn them up. For me, it's better to turn them up because it reminds me to relax my shoulders. We're going to do a bottom lift without rolling. So just working on the lower body. Spine stays nice and straight. Exhale, lift. Inhale down. Exhale, lift. Now, if you want, you can put those weights on those hips. Exhale, lift. And down. Exhale, lift. So we're not articulating the spine. We're just lifting. Pressing through the heels. Keep all 10 toes connected to the mat. Make sure you don't arch your back at the top of this. We have 2 more. Exhale, lift. Inhale down. Exhale, lift, and hold that breath. We're going to pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5. We have 4, 3, 2. Hold it there. Take an inhale, and this time you will roll yourself down. Take your arms out to a T position. You don't need the weight, so you can keep a hold of them if you want. Legs up into tabletop, or do our supine spine twist. So inhale, take the knees up and over. Exhale, bring yourself back. Inhale, up and over. Exhale, back. Inhale, up and over. Feel that nice stretch in the obliques. Pulling back with that bottom rib on the top. Inhale, up and over. Exhale, lift it. 1 more. Inhale, up and over. Exhale, lift, and last one. Inhale, up and over. And exhale, lift. Good, very nice. You can grab those weights if you wish. Keep the legs from tabletop. The weights go over the head on the mat. Back to that 100 prep. Keep those the collarbone nice and wide. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, lift. Inhale down. Exhale. Inhale down. Exhale, lift it. Reach with the toes and fingertips. Inhale down. Remember, weights are always optional. Exhale, lift. We have inhale down. Exhale, lift. Inhale down. Exhale, lift. Let's go 2 more of these. Inhale down. Exhale, lift. And last one. This time we're going to hold it. We're going to do like half of 100. We'll do a 50. Exhale, reach. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale. Exhale. 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 Hold it there. Inhale, bring the knees in. Bring the arms down. Tap the weights over your head onto the mat. 1 foot down at a time. Bring the hands back down by the side. Back to that bottom lift. Exhale, lift. You're not articulating the spine. You're just lifting back. The bottom up, off. And exhale, lift. Using the glutes and hamstrings. Keep the belly button glued to the spine. Make sure your knees are in line with your sits bones and you're using lots of inner thigh to keep those legs parallel. We have 4 more. 4. And you have 2 more. 2. Last one. We're holding that one up here and we're going to pull to 8. 8, 7, 6. We got 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Hold that bridge. Inhale at the top. Exhale, articulating your spine this time. Roll yourself down. Find your neutral spine. Take your arms out to second. Legs back up to tabletop. Back into that spine pose. Inhale, up and over. Exhale, back. Inhale, keeping the shoulders connected to the mat. Exhale, back. Inhale, up and over. Make sure there's no movement in the hip socket. It's coming from the pelvis. Left side of the pelvis lifts up. Exhale, bring it back. Right side lifts up, or whatever side you're on. Exhale back. Inhale, up and over. Exhale back. Inhale, up and over. Exhale back. And one more time. Inhale, up and over. Exhale back. Grab a hold of those weights. Take your feet down to the mat. Extend them out. Weights are coming up over the head. Make sure you don't flare the ribs. On the inhale, bring on weights over the shoulders. Look down at the feet and reach. And roll yourself up. We're coming into a spine twist forward. So pulling back the lower abdominals and reaching the arms. Keep them parallel to the floor. Inhale here. Exhale. Roll yourself down. You're going to tap the weights. Bring them right back up over the shoulders. Look down at your feet. Hold that chest up position and roll yourself forward. And reach. Inhale here. Exhale. Roll yourself in. You're going to tap. Inhale up. And reach. And exhale. Forward. Roll yourself back. Articulate. We have complete control the whole time. Momentum is not carrying you from one position to the next. It's all muscle. We'll go 2 more. Inhale. Exhale down. Reach overhead on the inhale. Right back up over the shoulders. And reach forward. And one more time. Roll yourself down. Tap those weights. You're going to come up here right now. Hold that chest lift position. You're going to take the palms facing down and crisscross those arms for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Relax the shoulders. Hold here. Palms facing each other. And roll yourself up back to that spine stretch forward. And roll up. Sit nice and tall. Set the weights down for a second. We're going to bring the knees in for our rolling like a ball. So you're going to balance right on the back of the sits bones and right before the sacrum. So you are in your spine is in flexion. We're going to inhale back. Exhale, lift up and hold. Try to take a wiggle out of this. Inhale back. Exhale, hold up. Inhale back. Exhale, lift, whoops, and hold. Inhale back. Exhale, lift and hold. Inhale. Exhale. We'll go 2 more. Relax those shoulders. Inhale back. Exhale, lift and hold. And 1 more. Inhale back. Exhale, lift and hold. From here, you can either keep your feet off the floor, or stay right where you're at. You're going to tuck your tailbone and roll yourself down. One vertebrae at a time. Your knees will come right into a tabletop. Your hands will come down by your side. Bring your head down to the mat. Bring your feet down to the mat. You may use the weights if you wish here on top of your hips, or you can put them down by your sides. You're going to lift that left leg up into the ceiling. It's perpendicular to the floor, and we're going to lift and lower. Lift. So just like what we did before, but we're using only one leg. You can rest the weights here on top of those hips if you want. You got 4 more. 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Hold it here. Flex the foot. We're going to go into leg circles. So circle across the midline, around and up. Inhale, around and up. Exhale, around and up. Inhale, around and up. Hold it there. Point your toe. Poke a hole in the ceiling with your toe for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Holding that pelvis stable. Hold it here. Take an inhale. On the exhale, you're going to roll yourself down. 1 vertebrae at a time. Nice and slow. Find that nice long spine. Bring that leg down. Inhale to prepare. Take that leg up. The other leg is up now. Exhale, curl your tailbone underneath you, and you're rolling up. Leg stays perpendicular. And lower lift. Inhale down. Exhale lift. Inhale. Exhale. Exhale. Keeping the ASIS bones level, so the pelvis is nice and stable. We have 4 more. And 4. And 3. And 2. And 1, hold up, poke a hole in the ceiling, or flex the foot. We're going to circle across the midline. Inhale, around and up. Exhale, around and up. Inhale, around and up. Exhale, around and up. Other way. Inhale, out and around. Exhale, out and around. Keeping those hips stable. Pelvis is nice and stable. 1 more. This time, point your toe, poke a hole in the ceiling. We have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it there. Inhale here and exhale. Roll yourself down. 1 vertebrae at a time. Bring that foot down. Extend the legs. Arms back up. Oh, we're going back for our roll-ups. Inhale here. Look down at your feet. Exhale, roll up. Pull the lower abdominals back. Reach full. Inhale there, exhale, roll down. Nice and slow. Inhale. You want to think about articulating your spine, using all of those muscles. Pulling back your low abdominals, lower yourself down, nice and slow. So the weights will actually help you here because it's going to counterbalance. Look down at your feet, you're reaching, you're rolling. So nice and slow, the slower the better. And bring that back. So you never ever want to grab the weights and flip them like this. You want to keep control. Just remember, it's not momentum, it's muscle. Roll yourself down. Tap. Arms come up and look down and roll yourself up. We're going to go 1 more of these. And roll yourself back. Right back up. Remember, we're going to hold this position here. Palms are down. We're going to do a little crisscross. 8, 7, reaching. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're in your challenge zone right here. You're really using those lower abdominals and upper abdominals. And roll yourself back to that stretch. And bring yourself up. Weights down by your side. You're going to come up to rolling like a ball. Grabbing hold of those ankles. Keep that back in flexion, belly button going to spine. Inhale back. Exhale, come up and stabilize that body there. Inhale here. Exhale, roll up. Try to take the wiggles out of it. You want to roll nice and smooth like a ball. Come up. Inhale down. Try to keep your shoulders relaxed. Inhale back. Exhale, roll up. Inhale back. Exhale up. We'll go one more. Inhale back. Exhale up. Hold it here. You can tap your toes to the floor. You can keep them off the mat. Whatever you choose. Inhale here. Exhale. Roll yourself down. One vertebrae at a time. Bring the feet to the mat. Lift the right leg to the ceiling, or left leg we started with. You can put the weights on the hips if you wish. We're going to exhale, lift yourself up. Inhale down, exhale lift. Inhale, exhale. We got 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Now, if you need to come down to do your leg circles, that's okay. Flex your feet. You're going to inhale across the midline, around and up. Exhale, around and up. Inhale, around and up. Exhale, around and up. Hold it here. Take it the other way. Did we already go the other way? Nope. Out, around and up. Exhale, out, around and up. 2 more. Inhale, out, around and up. Exhale, holding stable with that bottom leg. Hold it there. Point that toe. Hold up through the ceiling for 8, 7, 6. If you need less intense, take those weights off the hips. 2, hold it there. Inhale there. Exhale. Roll yourself down 1 vertebrae at a time on that one leg. Bring that left leg down. The right leg goes up. Inhale to prepare. You can put your weights on your hips if you wish. That's always an option. Exhale. Roll yourself up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Lower, lift. Inhale. Keep those ASIS bones parallel and level. We got 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it up. Flex the foot. Inhale across the midline of the body, around and up, keeping the pelvis stable. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Other way. Inhale out, around and up. Exhale out, around and up. Inhale out, around and up. Exhale out, around and up. Point that toe, poke a hole in the ceiling. We have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it here. Inhale here. And exhale. Roll yourself down. Great job. Find that nice neutral spine and bottom. Set the weights to the side for a minute. You can grab your knees and roll around on your back. I'm warm, so I'm taking off my shirt. I'm going to come back down. Rolling around on the mat. So just give yourself a little break here. You can take your feet wide on the mat. So either a little bit on the outside of the side of the mat or on the side of the mat. My mat is raised, so I'm right on the side. I'm going to press that right hip down towards the floor and lift that right side of your pelvis up, just to give you a little hip flexor stretch, and then take that to the other side. Not a big stretch, just a little break. Bring that back to center. Legs in tabletop, hands down by your side. You're going to lift your head, neck, and chest. Hands are going to go on top of your knees. We're going to go right into a single leg stretch. You can extend the left leg. Look down at your feet. Your toes, try to get them level with your nose. You're going to inhale through center, exhale, extend. 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 Inhale. Inhale, exhale, extend. A little bit quicker. We got 8 more. We got 8, and 7, and 6, 4, and your body stays still. Last one, you're going to hold it here. Take the hands behind the head and neck and lift the opposite shoulder up to that bent leg. Same thing. Inhale through center, exhale, extend. Inhale through center, exhale, extend. Inhale, and a little bit faster. Keeping both shoulders off that mat. We have 4, and 3, and 2, 2, and 1. And come back to center. Hands on top of those knees. You're gonna roll yourself up to a little reset. Take your elbows behind you and set them on the mat. Extend your legs. They can be up higher or they can be down a little bit on an angle. You can externally rotate from the hip socket. We're going to do 5 beats down. Inhale down. 5, 2, 1. Bring it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it down. 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring it up. 3, 2, 4, 5. Inhale down. 3, 4, 5. Exhale up. 3, 2, 4, 5. Inhale down. 3, 2, 4. Lower abdominals. Exhale. Make sure you're not sinking into those shoulders. Bring it here. Bring the legs back to tabletop. And roll yourself down. Put your feet on the mat. We're going to do a couple pelvic curls just to give ourselves a little rest. Exhale, curl. Roll yourself up. Feel the hips open up the top. Inhale here. Exhale, roll down. Take a breath. Exhale, scoop. Roll yourself up. Inhale at the top. Exhale, roll yourself down. Go right back to that single leg stretch. Right leg to tabletop. Left leg to tabletop. Lift your head, neck, and chest. Legs are on top of those knees. Extend the left leg. Look down at your toes. Try to get them level with your nose. Inhale through center. Exhale, extend. Inhale through center. Exhale, extend. Inhale through center. Exhale, extend. Inhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. A little bit quicker. And keep that upper body nice and steady. The back is in flexion. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it in. Hands behind the head and neck. Lift that opposite shoulder up to the bent leg. Inhale through center. Exhale, extend. Inhale through center. Exhale, extend. A little bit quicker. Here we go. Let's go do 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it center and lay yourself down. Grab a hold of the back of those legs. Roll yourself up. Elbows are going to go behind you on the mat. Legs from the tabletop first. Extend them up. Externally rotate and pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2. Bring it up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Legs are turned out. 3, 2, 1. Take it down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back to tabletop and lower yourself down. Roll around a little bit on your back. Bring those feet down. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, curl your tailbone underneath you and roll up. Inhale here. Exhale. Roll down. Take a deep breath. Inhale here. Exhale. Roll yourself up. And exhale. Roll yourself down. So we're going to come over on our side now. You can take that weight if you wish. Your elbow is right underneath your shoulder. Your weight can stay right down by your side. So we're just going to lift up. As we lift, the top arm comes into a T position, and you're going to lift that leg with you. So it looks like this. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower, and lift up. Lift and lower, and lift and lower, and lift and lower, lift and lower. We have 4 and 3 and 2, and hold it up. That arm, the palm faces front. You're gonna lower the arm. Nothing happens in the body. Keep the leg lifted and lift. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. You have 4. And keep those shoulders stable. And 2. And 1. Hold it up. The weight goes up over the head. Arm is by the ear. You're going to tap the toe. Exhale, lift. Elbow comes to the hip. Inhale down. Exhale, lift. Inhale down. Exhale, lift. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. We have 4 and 3 and 2 and last one. Hold it up. Pulse the leg for 8. 8, 7, 4, 3, 2. Hold it there and bring yourself down. You're gonna swing your leg around. We'll do that same set on the other side. This is the second half of this set. Remember, we're doing 2 sets of each. Are we ready? Heart rate came up a little bit on that one, especially if you have weights in your hands. So keep everything stacked. Hip is stacked over the hip, shoulder over the shoulder. Make sure you don't sink into that bottom shoulder. It's real important to support yourself. And here we go. We're lifting up to that T position. Lift and lower, and lift and lower, lift and lower. We got 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Don't let that bottom part of your body sag. Hold it here. You know, pulse the leg. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it here. Arm comes up. Tap and lift. Tap and lift. Tap and lift. Tap and lift. We have 4 and 3 and 2. And now just the arm, we did it out of order, but that's okay. Lower and lift. Lower, keep that body stable. Lower and lift. We have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it there and lower yourself down. Woo. Cross that left leg over the front of your body and just lean forward on that. And we're going to do that on the other side. And we have to do another set of that side series. So, back to that other side. So, maybe a little bit more difficult here because we've already worked. You may need to drop your weight on this one, that's okay. Starting with the hip stacked, the shoulders are stacked like you're a piece of toast in the toaster. You're not leaning forward, you're not letting your tummy sag, you're lifted to the side body. Pressing down through that shoulder socket and not sinking here. Lift yourself up, and here we go. We have 8. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. 4 and 3 and 2. Hold it up here. Arm comes down and up. Down and up. Down and up. Down. And up, down, and up. You have 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Hold it here. Pulse the leg for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Up above the head. Tap and lift. Tap and lift. Tap and lift. And lift. You have 4 more. Stay strong. 4, 3, 2. And 1. Straighten it out and lower it down. Woo, that's a lot of work. Let's take that to the other side. Last set of our side series. Should be getting a pretty good burn on those abductors. Coming down. Remember, you don't have to use a weight. It's always an option. And lift up. We have 8 and 7 and 6. And 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up. Arm moves forward. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, pull it up, pulse the leg, we got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it there, tap and lift, tap and lift, tap and lift, tap, we have 4 more, hang in there, 4, and 3, and 2, and 1, hold it there, and lower down, woo! Sit back up, and take the right leg across the body, lean forward on that, just checking the time, about 15 minutes. Nice fall back, stretching out the abdomen and thigh, that's your abductor muscle group that we just worked. Also the core, the obliques, and then we'll take that to the other side. Wow. Reach forward on that. All right, we're gonna go right into some prone work. So you can come forward on your mat. Let's start in a quadruped position first, and let's come down for a child's pose. Get as low as you can, feel that nice stretch. Take some breath. And bring yourself up. Before we start, we're gonna do 8 push-ups. So these are Pilates push-ups. You're gonna turn your fingertips out, squeeze your elbows to your ribs. You're gonna keep a nice tall line from your tailbone to the crown of your head. Inhale, down, 2, exhale, up, 2. Inhale, down, 2. Exhale, up, 2. Inhale, down, 2. Exhale, up, 2. Inhale, down. Exhale, up. We have 4 more. Down, 2. Make sure those elbows are squeezing the ribs. 2 more. Inhale, down. 2. Exhale, up. 2. Last one. Inhale, down. 2. Exhale, up. 2. Come back into that child's pose. Here. Feel your nice long back and nice fold in the front of those hips. Roll yourself up. I'm coming forward for some back extension work. So here, you're gonna put your hands underneath your forehead and think about pressing your pubic bone into the mat. You can lift your legs slightly if you want, or just reaching back. So we're gonna go 3 kicks. 3, 2, 1, and lift. 3, 2, 1, and lift. 3, 2, 1, and lift. 3, 2, 1. On this last lift, you're gonna hold it here. Bring your arms forward and little swimmers. Inhale, 5, exhale, 5. Inhale, 5, exhale, 5. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Bring your hands back here and lower yourself down. Woo. Back into your child's pose. And a nice little stretch here. And roll yourself up. And go right back into those push-ups. Walking forward, try to get a straight line from your knees all the way to the tops of the shoulders. Elbows are going to squeeze the rib cage. Inhale down, 2, exhale up, 2. Inhale down, 2. Exhale up, 2. Inhale down. Inhale down. Exhale up. Got 4 more. Inhale down, 2. Exhale up. 2, inhale down, 2, exhale up, 2, last one, inhale down, 2, exhale up, 2, back into that child's pose, and then you're going to come back to that prone position on the mat. Right back down here. Hands underneath your forehead. Think about pressing your pubic bone into the mat, but don't bring this into your lower back. You're gonna bend those legs. 3 kicks, 3, 2, 1, lift and squeeze. Reaching with the toes. 3, 2, 1, and lift. 3, 2, 1, and lift. 3, 2, 1, and lift. Last one. 3, 2, 1. Hold the lift. Take the arms forward and do your swimmers. Reaching. You got 4 more. And bring it in. And lower down. Back to your child's pose. And that's your back extension move. Hold it here. And roll yourself up. We're gonna go come back into here, sitting on our bottoms. We're gonna practice some teasers. So you're gonna start in a rolling like a ball position. Let's do some open leg rockers first, just to get us going. The knees are gonna be out. You're holding on to your ankles. Your arms are between your legs. Extend the right leg up. You can do this with that bottom toe touching. Inhale, bring it down. Exhale, other side, lift. Inhale, bring it down. Exhale, lift the right, and then the left. You're gonna hold this here. We're gonna go right into that open leg rocker. So you have to keep the back nice and stable. Lots of abdominals. Inhale back. And exhale, roll yourself up and balance on those sit bones. Inhale back. Exhale, roll up. Whoops. Roll up. It's not going to be perfect. It never is. Always something to strive for, though. Inhale back. Exhale up and hold. We got 2 more of these. Inhale back. Exhale, lift. And hold. One more time. Inhale back. Exhale, lift, and hold. Very nice. Bring your legs together. Here's your teaser. Inhale here. Exhale, roll down with it. Legs first. Bring your arms up over your head. Tap them on the mat. Inhale here. And bring yourself back up. Now, if you want to try this with straight legs, straighten your legs. Inhale down. Roll yourself back up. So bent legs or straight legs, whichever one you wish. Grab and hold the bottom of those legs if you wish, at the top. Inhale down. So lift. 2 more. Lift. Bring your legs down, take your legs out to second, and fold over. And roll yourself up. Bring your legs back to center. Knees are turned out. Back to those open leg rockers. This is your second set. Balancing on the sit bones. Exhale, extend the right leg. Inhale down. Exhale, extend the left. Inhale down. Exhale, extend the right. And then the left. Try to do better than the last set. I know I'm going to try to do better. Inhale back. Exhale, lift. And balance. Inhale back. Exhale, lift. And balance. Inhale back. Exhale, lift. And balance. One more. Inhale back. Exhale, lift. And balance. Bring your legs in. You can tap the toes to the floor here if you want. And roll yourself down. Straighten myself up on the mat. Reach up, overhead, and bring yourself up. Straight legs if you wish. Roll yourself down. Roll yourself up. Roll yourself down. Roll yourself up. One more time. Remember, you can do this with your toes on the floor or your legs bent. Doesn't matter. And hold yourself up. Great job. Cross your legs out in front of you. If you have, probably nobody has a yoga strap, huh? So let's go ahead and, if you have a t-shirt or something, we're gonna do some stretches. So a t-shirt or a band or anything like that, I'm going to grab a yoga strap. So let's stretch out those legs. So you're gonna take that strap. You can use a magic circle if you have that. Hopefully you guys are doing good. Roll yourself down on supine on your back. You're gonna take that right foot up. You're gonna put the strap, belt, band, whatever it is you have around the ball of your foot. The bottom leg is reaching. You're gonna pull back on that strap, so you're gonna get a lot of Achilles tendon, gastrocnemius and soleus muscles pulling down. Now, if you can, you're gonna bring that leg up and over that shoulder with the knee straight. Keep the bottom leg reaching and don't let the knee bend. That takes away from the hip flexor on that bottom leg. Come back to center. You're going to take that strap in the opposite hand. That other arm goes out to the side. You're going to keep that hip on the floor from across the midline of the body. Pull back on that strap. When you're ready, you're going to lift that hip up and go all the way over if that's available to you and look towards that extended arm. So you're getting a nice stretch there. That's your supine spine twist with the limbs extended. Feels yummy. Bend that leg to bring yourself back to center again. You're going to take the bottom heel, you're going to draw it towards that sits bone and open up that bottom hip. The bent leg side is open first. Put that strap in the same side of that the strap of the leg is in and open up through both hips. Great. Just take some nice deep breaths there, keeping your pelvis stable and parallel to the ceiling. Bring that back up. We'll take that all to the other side. Pressing down, pulling down through that strap. Make sure you get a good stretch on the back of that leg. Now, bring that leg over that same side of the shoulder. Try to get the knees straight. Bring it back to center, take it in opposite hand, extend that other arm out. Keep the hip on the floor and come across the midline. That's your abductors. We used those quite a bit during that side series. And then when you're ready, you're going to take it all the way over and look towards that extended arm. Lovely stretch for the spine. Make sure you're easy on yourself and don't push it. Should feel good and not too uncomfortable. Bring the knee in, bend your leg to go back to that beginning position here. Bring the bottom heel to the sits bone, open up that bottom hip, and open up that top leg. Keep the pelvis square to the ceiling. And bring that up. And bring it here. And we're going to roll up. We're going to do a great shoulder stretch. So you're going to stand behind or on your mat. I think you guys can see me here. So you're going to take that strap. You can use even a broomstick here or any kind of stick. And you're going to take it a little bit wider than shoulder distance apart. Everybody's range of motion is going to vary because of the shoulder flexibility. I'm going to come forward a little bit. Can you guys see my head? So I'll come to the side. So you're going to exhale down. Take a breath at the bottom. Exhale back up. Bring the arms up. And take them all the way around to the back. From here, exhale down. At the bottom, you're just going to let the strap come back to the front without, you got to keep both shoulders level. And then exhale, bring it up. Inhale, lift. and take it back. Exhale down. Inhale, let those arms come back over the shoulders and exhale up. Inhale, lift and reach. Rotate all the way around, both shoulders stay even. Exhale down. Inhale up, both shoulders stay even and comes. Now try to grab a little bit closer on that strap or pull, whatever you're using, and bring it up. We'll go 2 more. Inhale, lift up. Bring it behind you. Oh, feel that nice stretch on the shoulder. Exhale down. Inhale, bring them back over, and exhale, roll up. That's a good spot for me. It's pushing it a little bit, but not so much that I'm going to hurt myself. I'm really getting a good stretch. Exhale, roll down. Inhale, bring them back over. Make sure both shoulders are rotating evenly. We'll go 1 more just because it feels so good. Inhale, up and back. Exhale down. And let that strap come back over and roll yourself up. Great job, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me.